The following content is a short conversation between my AI assistants and me. We talk about some new technology for AI video editing and AI avatar. Welcome to my AI assistants, Richard Yu. Okay, so, ready to dive into some seriously cool AI video editing tech.
Cool.
We're looking at some research papers today, and let me tell you, the future of video editing is going to be wild.
It's amazing to see AI go beyond just creating videos. Now it's like actually manipulating existing footage in ways we never thought possible.
It's like straight out of sci-fi, but it's real. This first paper, I2VEdit. You heard of that?
I have, yeah. It's really changing the game.
So it's all about editing videos by just changing one frame. And then those edits like magically flow through the whole video.
Right, exactly. Imagine how much time that would save. No more frame by frame edits.
It's mind-blowing. So instead of like traditional editing, this AI is like understanding the whole video, the motion, the objects, everything, and then using that to make the edits look natural.
Yeah. And that's what's so groundbreaking. It's not just pasting and copying, it's actually understanding the core of the video.
So it mentions using a pre-trained image-to-video model. So it's not starting from scratch, right? Like, it already knows a thing or two about how videos work.
Exactly. It's like it's already watched a ton of videos and knows how things move, how the world works.
It makes sense. Okay, but how does it do it? The paper talks about coarse motion extraction and appearance refinement. And that sounds kind of like figuring out the rough action and then like fine-tuning.
You got it. That first part, coarse motion extraction, it's figuring out the flow of the video, like how everything moves, almost like choreographing the video, I guess.
Okay, so it's like mapping out all the movements.
Yeah.
Then.
And get this, they actually train a separate AI model for every single clog in the video, not just one AI for the whole thing. That's how they make it so precise.
Whoa, so detailed. So it's like instead of just watching a whole movie, it's really studying each scene. And then appearance refinement, that's where the edits really blend in.
Right, that's where the magic happens. They use something called fine-grained attention matching. Imagine the AI is like a digital artist, blending colors, textures, making your edits look supernatural. It's basically learning where to focus so the changes look seamless.
So it's like when we write first, we do a rough draft to get our ideas down, then we edit, make it all flow smoothly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like coarse motion and then appearance refinement.
Exactly. It's like the AI is mirroring how we do creative stuff, but obviously way faster and more precise.
And then it goes even deeper. There's a technique called smooth area random perturbation, or SARP. What's that all about?
Well, SERP is really important for videos that have those big areas of solid color, like a simple background.
Right.
So those large blocks of color, they can sometimes mess up AI image generation.
That makes sense. So if you're working with, say, a talking head video or like a product demo with a plain background, SARP would be key.
Totally. It's all about making sure this tech can handle all sorts of videos. And what's great about these researchers, they're thinking about the real world applications.
Speaking of pushing the limits,
yeah,
this second paper, 2409.07984v1.pdf, takes us from like editing existing videos to actually creating super realistic 3D avatars.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about those kind of generic avatars we see everywhere. This is different.
It's next level for sure. The detail is incredible, way beyond what we're used to seeing with those typical 3D models, especially when you think about like human expression. It's hard to capture that.
Yeah, even with like the best animated movies, right? Something always seems a little got off, like those characters in the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Is this tech getting past that?
That's exactly what they're going for. The paper even calls these avatars high fidelity. That means they're picking up on those really fine details, skin texture, how muscles move, even how light hits the curves of the face.
Wow, it's like they're making digital twins, so how do they actually do it? Build these like super realistic versions of us?
Well, there are two main stages.
Okay, so walk me through it.
So first, the AI has to learn you, your unique features, how you move, all that. So they feed it a bunch of videos of you. And like the more videos, the better it gets to know you.
So it's like it's building this like profile of you, your mannerisms, all those little things that make you you.
Right, it's learning you. And then the second stage, this is where it gets really wild, the AI uses that personalized model to actually track your face in real time.
Whoa, so you're saying I could control my avatar like Liv with all my expressions and everything?
Exactly. Every little movement mirrored perfectly.
The things you could do with that. Imagine like playing a video game where your character is actually you, or having a virtual assistant that can like really mimic your expressions.
And that's just scratching the surface. Think about the possibilities in entertainment, education, even healthcare. This tech is a game changer.
It really is something. It's almost like we can see the future of video, right? Like right there on the horizon.
And like any big technological leap, it comes with questions, questions we've never really had to deal with before.
It's like all those sci-fi movies where you can't tell what's real anymore. Kind of creepy, kind of cool.
Right. It really makes you think. We have to be asking the right questions as we develop this tech. It's not just can we do this, but should we?
Exactly. Just because we can make like hyper-realistic avatars or edit videos instantly, does that mean we should? What about like authenticity? Can we trust anything we see anymore, especially with all the misinformation out there?
It's a huge question, and it goes way beyond just the tech itself. It's philosophical, ethical, even artistic. How do we define real when AI can make things look so real?
That's a good question. And I think these are conversations we need to be having now before things go even further.
I agree completely. The future isn't something that just happens to us. We need to be a part of shaping it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's something for everyone to think about. We've talked about how AI can make video editing crazy fast and how it can make these incredibly realistic avatars. But what happens next? As this tech gets more powerful, more accessible, what does it mean for video, for storytelling, for how we see the world? What will it mean to watch something and know, okay, somewhere behind the scenes, AI was involved in making this? What then?
That's the big question, isn't it? And it's what makes all this so exciting.
We're just getting started. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.